Day 3, and our questers are likely settling in much deeper out there now. Once again, I was woken up last night by lots of deers clashing their antlers, and when I was warming my bones by the fire this morning, I heard a whole flock of cockatoos going absolutely crazy, and stepped out beyond the tarp, and as I half expected, a big wedge-tailed eagle came soaring over our base camp. So that was a really lovely way to start our morning. And sitting here throughout the day, I've been thinking how people sometimes say to me, isn't 4 days and nights of fasting in the wilderness extreme? What about being alone in nature for that long and being exposed to cold winds and rains and thunderstorms? Isn't that dangerous? Isn't that too risky? How are you accredited to guide people through this safely? So on and so forth. And there's a lot to say here, but I'll keep it short. First, safety is an illusion. There really are no safe spaces, despite what we may be convinced of. I don't hold safe spaces. I hold supported spaces to the best of my ability. And over the years of facilitating 1,000+ shamanic healing and wilderness initiation programs and processes, I trust I've developed the capacity to be able to do that in a good way. And this is the thing when we're talking about initiation business, passage rites, soul work. Casting away the shackles of safety is an important, a necessary component. Yes, there are risks, and while a lot of people do return from something like Vision Quest with clarity, direction, healing, renewed vigor, clear gifts to share with their people, it's certainly not a golden ticket to a life without pain, hardship, challenge, adversity, and quite the opposite, really. Any powerful vision received will likely be tested against adversity equally as powerful that brought that vision into being in the first place. And you may not return with a clear gift at all, but an open wound in your side, a limp in your step. And it's then the task of the initiate to discover how those wounds are indeed related to their gifts. And there's a quote that I love from the book, The Roaring of the Sacred River by Stephen Foster and Meredith Little, which is, "Where is the experiential ordeal of passage by which you have demonstrated your worthiness to assume the mantle of maturity?" We need intentionally curated nature-based threshold ordeals with all of their risks to be able to deepen into our psycho-spiritual maturation so we can more fully inhabit heart and soul and walk in a good way for ourselves and our people and the earth at large. I could go on, but that's my Day 3 insights as a Vision Quest Wilderness Vigil Guide right there. I'll leave you with it.